I thought this shit was cold because it didn't matter what the conflict was. It was, this is what the shit looks like. Y'all keep going down that path, this is what you're gonna get. And I thought it was, it felt like a horror movie to me. Like it's what we could be leading ourselves down to. And I thought it painted a real vivid picture of what it looks like. And I thought that was dope. I thought the acting was on point. I thought the military shit was on point, and it was dope to me. I thought it was a good message, and I liked that it didn't choose no sides.
I was a little confused. I don't even lie to y'all. I was confused as fuck for most of the movie until I realized that it wasn't no particular side, and it was more so on the side of just the press showing everything that's going on. And when I finally realized that, I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense, and it's starting to get a little bit better to me because I actually know what the fuck's going on now. That's why I gave it this. It wasn't like the greatest shit in the world to me, but it wasn't the worst. I mean, I've seen much shittier movies, so yeah.
So why didn't they have a helmet on? Why did protection for the press?
Why didn't they?
This fire, why didn't they have the helmet on or anything? Well, to me that was trash. That made it trash to me. Like, yeah, you're going into a gunfire thing and you have no protection and you're
waiting for the money shot. You're a journalist. You gotta get the money shot.
It don't matter. You still can be protected.
Come over here.
That was my opinion.
Who did? Ernest, what you thought?
You go ahead, Ernest.
I thought it was trash. But like this, I thought, no, straight up, the action, everything about it was extremely entertaining. But all the little bits and pieces in between all that, horrible, boring. I fell asleep, woke up. I didn't really fall asleep, but I'm saying that's what I wanted to do because I had to keep my eyes open just to make sure I captured everything. But like I said, I thought it was trash. Action was great. It felt like a Netflix movie with the Steven Spielberg budget. To be honest, it was just on that level. That whole stuff they saying with the press thing, that was silly. It's a Civil War movie about like America's Civil War. Who cares what the press got going on in their personal life? I understand they taking pictures and they're in the action. Great, they're there. But I don't care nothing about their feelings, nothing what's going on. It was super far-fetched. He talking about going down the path. This is what may happen if we go down this path. We ain't going down that path. That was ridiculous. There's no way that's ever happening. President don't even have that type of presidential powers to bomb American citizens. It's silly, man. It was trash. Go ahead.
So my honest opinion of it, I wouldn't give it a so-so for as far as just basically not explaining it to where some people don't understand it. Me personally, I get it. I do feel like we can go that route underneath certain circumstances. I understand why you had California and Texas being allies because they're two of the most unconnected states there is, being political. California being liberal, Texas not being so much. But at the same time, when you got a president that want to overthrow the throne and stay in there for a third time, two of the states that don't get along come together to take it back. So that's why you have the American flag with the 2 stars that represents that. And that's why it's Western forces. And I wish you man would have went in and told us, we waited for the interview and we didn't get the interview. I think at that particular time, before you killed it, you could ask for that interview. I think you lost the shot on that one. But at the same time, I understand the view of having the press there because you're going to pick a neutral point. So instead of having the view from the West's forces or having the view from the president, you have a view from just the photos and how you feel. So it's up to you to make your decision. So that's my personal feeling on it. Could have been better, yes. It's a movie that you need to watch maybe once or twice and ask questions along the way. Action-packed, good. So yeah, man, that's why I'm at with it.
I want to hear something what they say.
Hey, yeah, I wasn't a fan of it. The action was good though, but the storyline was trash. Like I said, they had some unrealistic things with the damn media people just all over the damn place. Hey, come here, you come with me. Ain't nobody doing that shit in war. We ain't got time to be dragging media people along and all that kind of stuff. Get your ass out the way and go on about your business. If you're gonna take pictures, but it was way too far-fetched. As far as the Civil War piece of it, like I get it, but it didn't really hit the mark for me on that. Like I wanted to know some intricacies about why the Civil War was, what started it, what was the cause of it. That's kind of how I look for movies. This was just more about, like I said, almost like a drama about what it is to be a media person and living in that lifestyle. If I'd have known that, I would have been like, I don't even want to show up for that shit because that don't interest me at all. So that's how I am.
We're in our getting this though. Getting what? I know that the name of the movie was Civil War, but they're like, this is a Civil War movie. Just because the name of the shit was that doesn't mean that's what it needs to be about though.
So like I said,
I hear that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I can't lose my brother's shit.
I feel you.
I feel like they didn't choose a side on purpose. We're bickering about so much shit, and once the war starts, all that shit get lost in the confusion. It goes to, hey, that motherfucker shooting at me, and I'm shooting at that motherfucker, and that's what we all go into. And I thought it did an excellent job of portraying it.
Right.
How the president shoot at people though? Like how did he have the power? Who granted him the power? It's against the Constitution though. That's what I'm saying.
Explain that part.
That's what I'm saying. Other than that, he does not have the constitutional powers to do that. There's nothing in his authority.
Shit, but that's why
he didn't say
I was uprising.
Gave us a little bit of background to something like how we got to this point.
That's the Civil War part. If you was paying attention to the movie, you catch little bits of what they're saying. He stayed in there for a third term.
Yeah. But who elected him for a third term, though? Right. Who elected him for a third? If he was legally elected,
he did. That's why it's an uprising.
It's not a third term.
This nigga on bullshit. We got to kill this motherfucker.
It's not technically a third term if he was not elected. They could have just grabbed him and pulled him out.
That's what they did.
He
had a mini army guard.
But he had the fucking Secret Service protecting him.
He had 10 niggas guarding him, and they couldn't pull him out. There's 10 of them. 25 tops.
And it was 10. It wasn't 10 in the fucking beginning.
Bro, how many people
He had the whole fucking military until they took them motherfuckers out.
Again.
They took them
The military lost to just California and Texas.
Oh no, he lost to Minnesota. The Western forces, y'all ain't seen the map? Oh, that's us. We was a part of that.
Yeah. We had a part of that.
If you saw the map would help make a lot more sense too.
So here's the.
You did.
Yo, where's the map at? Did they have a map in the movie?
I posted it on the discussion thread.
Put the map on the movie.
I'm like, I should have in the movie.
Nah, yeah, I think the director took like a hands off. I don't want to pick a side. Right. I don't want nobody think I'm
very safe.
Right. Exactly.
And you can't play safe.
It's a cautionary tale. That's what I thought. I appreciate it.
That's the cautionary trash.
Yeah, but nigga, Trump running again. You know that, right? Right.
He gonna win. I'm voting for him. Mama, I promise. So
he's the nigga that be like, yeah, I'm in the third term. What y'all gonna do? He's that type of nigga. Is he not? He would try.
So what was his name? What was his name? Roosevelt? He did 3 terms. He did 3 terms. And then he put the law in and said, oh, we should only be able to do 2. That's what I'm saying.
That's just too long. You only get 3. If Roosevelt did 3 terms, what he did.
No, he 3 terms. Then he changed the law.
The only way you get 3 terms is if you are in succession or someone who dies while they're president. So then if you're a vice president, you get to run out that president's term, and then you do your own 2 terms. That's it. That's it. So when Roosevelt did it, Roosevelt 3 times, he changed it to where now it's no more. So in this movie, when this guy gets that 3rd term, he gets that 3rd term by refusing to leave.
That's not how it works. You can't just. They had a whole life. You had a whole election of being too logical. Oh, this is a movie. This is a trash movie.
Hey,
but he tried to be not doing his explanation.
It's real niggas trying to do that shit as we speak.
What I'm saying is, bro, they have a whole election. I get elected. I'm sitting here don't mean I'm the president, bro.
So the earnest defense, I think he needs to know how this man still stayed in there and why we got to this point.
Fucking leave. That was it.
So that's the part of the movie.
So he's squatting in the White House.
Basically.
So he's squatting.
He got landlord.
Right.
Got tenant laws.
That's the part of the movie that we didn't get. Why I'm not explaining how.
That's what started the shit in the first place.
Directors or mom?
But once again, it's your interpretation of it.